Hey everyone, it's Sam from PaintScout here, and today I wanted to hop on and give you a walkthrough, step-by-step process of how you can connect your PaintScout to your pipeline deals. So first things first, to get started, you're going to want to open up your pipeline. So I'll just head over to my pipeline tab here. Now, when you log on to pipeline, you're going to see this dashboard page. You're just going to want to head to the little person icon in the top right corner of your screen, and then head to account settings. Now from here, you're going to want to scroll all the way down until you see API integrations. We'll click on that. And now that we're here, we want to toggle over to the API keys section. First things first, you're going to want to click on this Enable API Access button. So I can see that API access has been enabled. There's this little pop-up in the bottom of my screen. And all I'm going to want to do is head to this API key section over here, and I'm going to want to copy this code. Great. Now that we've done that, we're going to head back over to our PaintScout. Awesome. So now that we're back in PaintScout, we're going to want to head to our integration. So just click on the person icon in the top right corner of your screen and head to account settings. From here, we're going to find integrations. So from here, you're just going to want to scroll down to the Pipeline CRM section, and you can enable it by clicking this button here. Now that we're here, we can go ahead and paste the API key that we copied from Pipeline. So I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to paste it in. So once you've gone ahead and entered your API key into the Pipeline integration, we're going to scroll down to this Update Deal section. And here's where we decide how we want the two applications to interact with one another. Okay, so this section here is asking us, when an estimate is sent in PaintScout, what do we want to happen in Pipeline? So the first option here is to update the deal value to the estimate total. So if you want the deal value from Pipeline to update to the estimate total from PaintScout, you can do that by enabling this checkbox here. Next step is to update our deal stages. So first things first, it's asking us what deal is this estimate currently going to be in. So we can go ahead and enable this, and then we're going to go ahead and choose what deal stage it's going to be in. So I'm going to say that my deal stage is going to be in qualified because that's where my leads are once I schedule an estimate with them, okay? And now it's asking us, what do we want to update the deal stage to? So when estimates are sent, I want them to go from qualified to presentation. Perfect. Something to consider here is that in order to move this deal along the pipeline, it is going to have to be in the qualified stage. So if a deal is not in the qualified stage, but an estimate in PaintScout is sent, it's not going to move that deal along the pipeline. Okay, so that's important. This box here is going to let us create a deal note in Pipeline, and if you want it to attach a PDF of the estimate to the deal, this is where you enable that here. Okay. So it's just going to be the same process for when estimates are accepted and when estimates are declined. So when estimates are accepted, what deal stage is this going to be in? Well, I already said that when I send an estimate, I'm going to update it from qualified into presentation. So we know that it's going to be in the presentation deal. So I'm just going to choose that here, and I want to update it to 1 if they do accept the estimate. And now when estimates are declined, again, it's going to be in the presentation stage. I want to move it to lost, okay? So that's all you have to do to set up your integration. So now that I've done all that, I'm going to scroll back up to the top and I'm going to save my changes. Perfect. Now let's go take a look at what this looks like when you're building an estimate. So if I head to estimates and I go and I create a new estimate, let's just say an interior. When I go to assign a contact, I do have this Pipeline CRM tab here. So I can go ahead and search for a client. Here it's prompting me to choose a pipeline deal ID, and the reason being is because this particular contact has multiple deals associated with them within PaintScout. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose the correct deal. And I'm going to hit confirm. And perfect, my contact has been added. Now we can go ahead and build out the estimate like normal. Again, as soon as we send that estimate, our integration is going to trigger that within Pipeline, it's going to move from qualified into that presentation section. And then once an estimate has either been accepted or declined, it's also going to move along the pipeline. So if it's been accepted, it's going to move to won. And if it's been declined, it's going to move to lost. So basically, that's the rundown of how you can set up your integration between Pipeline and PaintScout. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us at support@paintscout.com. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.